Oh my god. Yo, actually anime.
He's already gone. That guy is fast.
Fuck off, dude. Yo, the Adepti need to show up or something. Oh shit, the Jade Chamber can fly? Like, you can like move it? Oh damn. Oh damn, they're doing this. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. I thought the fight was gonna be it. I thought fighting Child was the highlight. What?
Paimon's exhausted. If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have known which way to go. Do we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea?
Free game by the way.
Hasn't destroyed Liyue yet, has it?
Free game by the way. Can we just acknowledge that this is a free fucking game?
What are you doing here?
Yo, he came through!
Huh? Hold on.
Oh!
It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber?
Oh
I
my
thought you were
god,
arguing
yo,
with
the
the
squad!
Is the fighting over?
Yo, where's Zhongli right now? Fucking Rex Lapis is chilling from a distance. I swear to God, I swear to Tim.
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite
so
against this common
sick.
enemy.
Hey, Mooncarver, it's been a while.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Liyue?
Bro, this is insane. It's a giant five-headed fucking Hydra.
The vortex guy puts a pit in Paimon's tummy, even from all the way out here.
Yo, Dvalin needs to come through, dude. He's like, yo, we need some help.
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle.
You think?
Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
So the Archon war was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like
gods
that
like
thing?
this?
Now
That's
scary.
insane, bro.
So will the power of the
What was that
Chieftain,
about?
Millilith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
I love how the god is respecting the rules of anime, which is like, you don't interrupt dialogue. You let everyone say their piece and talk, and then you fight. Yo, Madam Ping's about to pop off right now.
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is not necessarily.
What? But all of you are supposed to be the guardians of Liyue. Can't you think of something?
One certainly could.
Oh, damn.
The Chi Sing did once research the matter of the Guizhong ballista when it piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong ballista with one's own hands is here.
Oh, shit.
For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this ballista into an engine of war beyond your wildest thoughts.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength
God.
to
Weapons
man
of mass destruction, everybody.
We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now.
And Ningguang's popping off. Holy shit.
Yep.
Oh! Actually! What the fuck? Dude! It's an actual fucking... Dude, this is such a cool animation. This is sick! Dude, are those the ballistas? Oh my god. Wow. I'm a fire laser! Damn, never stood a chance, dude. The Fatui! Oh, look at these big boys.
Fatui! They're attacking the Guizhong ballista!
We got this. Yo, ka-ching! This is literally a 5-star pop-off right now. Wow, what a sick fucking scene, dude. All right.
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong.
All right, let's do this.
Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
We need to chill. Back up.
Lilith, with me. Let's go.
Hey,
too.
don't run by me.
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia.
Dude, this is so sick. I thought the child fight was gonna be the highlight of this. Wow. All right, buddy. All right. I can use some help right now. Jeez. Ka-ching, where are you? All right, I gotta pop off right now. Dude, this is so... Yo, the hype was definitely worth it, yo. Oh, and look at that. Get fucked, God. All right, round 2. Come on.
Life goes on.
All right, so far so good. Look at tiny little Chi-Chi compared to this giant fucking god.
Okay, faster.
Also, I just realized this is time.
Faster. Okay, faster.
Dude, this shit's so sick.
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it.
Oh.
Be careful not to get hit.
Look at Madam Ping just chilling up there. Uh-oh. I love how he was like, make sure you don't get hit by it, and I just took a full blast to the face. Oh!
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
Okay. Back up, back up!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last...
Oh my god! Oh my god, I don't know what's happening! Alright. Come on, come on! Dude! Dude!
The ancient gods attack me again! There are so many Fatui.
Oh my god, I'm actually getting tricked!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Madam Ping! Help!
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
Yo, what? What?
That light
Oh my god, the best assist!
Your cars.
Holy shit!
Pink shockwave. This green is really strong.
Wow. That actually came through for me. Wow, Madam Ping literally 10-star. Put her on the banner, god damn it. I'll buy her day 1. Alright, this is so cool though. I wonder how long this is gonna last. Maybe until the timer? Get wrecked! Oh my god, Granny's literally helping. She's carrying me right now. What the fuck?
The Chilean, I guard you against evil.
All of them are helping!
By the wayside and fight with all your might.
This is so sick,
I too
bro.
did this during the Archon War.
Oh shit!
So this is what Ganya's like in a fight.
Fire!
My name means swiftness. Take my power.
Imbued
and
movement
rise I
speed!
We're going too fast.
Yo! We're fucking zooming right now. What the hell? Dude, look at my stamina! Bro, are you for real right now? This is insane. I'm actually I'm busted right now, dude. Dude, we are vibing. Alright, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing right now. I'm just jumping around.
You are strong in body.
I'm
and
busted.
spirit.
I'm fucking
Perhaps
crazy
you can
right now.
withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
Dude, this is too much power.
Please bear with us.
This is
You've
literally
adapted,
too
try to
much.
use them in battle.
Yo, y'all are getting two-pieced right now. Are you kidding me? This is too much power for one man to have. Fuck your shields. I feel bad for this lady. This is so unfair. This is actually busted. Wow. That's so sick. Get him. Alright. Y'all need to find a new day job because this ain't it. Adepti are not to be fucked with. Jesus Christ, man.
That the god's power
Okay, so I
has
think this
reached
is
its
like
peak.
a timed event on
In other
our
words,
part. Like, it's gonna
if we
go until
hold
the
here,
time
there's
runs
nothing
out.
worse to come, right?
Alright. I'm about to say a prayer to all these people. What the fuck? I didn't even do anything to them and they died. Child, where you at? You watching this? Y'all ain't shit. This is crazy, dude. Oh. This is so awesome, bro. I never thought I'd be expecting something like this. The homies are coming through for you, boy. Dude, imagine the final fight of this game. If this is what we get as the end of an act, just imagine, dude. Oh my god. I'm so giddy right now. This is so great. Hey, fuck you and your shield, buddy. Oh.
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
I feel bad for the Fatui right now. Need to put some new applications in. Alright, hit him. Get him. This poor god just got awakened just only to get bodied again. Holy shit. Oh, there she is. That was actually that's pretty hype.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
Wow. Oh, damn! The hyper beam! This is so sick, bro. This is amazing.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Ningguang, keep it up! Oh god, it's Bijou Bomb. Oh my god! Oh shit, that's like Dvalin's attack. His Phantasia, the Finalis one. Oh, we're fucked. Oh no. Get out of there, Yang! Oh my god. I want that character so fucking bad. I want Zhao so fucking bad, bro. I want him so bad, man. He is so
Be careful
cool.
now.
The Guizhong ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
Jesus.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another
Also,
inch,
rip those
no matter
guards.
what.
I have another idea.
Wait, is
What do
Ningguang
you
like
mean,
an
Lady
Adepti
Ningguang?
too? She's like popping off too, just
I'll
like them.
sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
What? She cares more about that?
Stand.
Traveler, lend me a hand.
What? Are you
Farewell,
kidding me?
Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Wait, what? Dude, the Traveler! Bro! It's a good thing she cares more about money than this thing. Oh yeah, we're dropping it. That's Ruby Volume 8. That's how Volume 8's gonna end, by the way. Atlas is gonna fall on Mantle. What the actual fuck? All in a day's work. Dude, this cutscene looks so good, man. I just want the game to play like this now. Free game, by the way. Bravo. Bravo, man. Holy shit. I am blown the fuck away.
Is it finally over?
Wow. That's a tough act to follow. That's gonna be such a tough act to follow when we get to like Inazuma and Sumeru and fucking Snezhnaya and all these other places. Like, you literally just set the fucking bar for expectations.
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time.
Oh yeah, that's right. So the Sigil of Permission was only momentary, so get fucked.
It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
That's crazy that they're keeping like evil, evil fucking gods like that under wraps. Like, thank God we have the Archons that we have.
We are indebted to you for your assistance.
Oh no.
If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Yep, time for y'all to put your differences aside. They were arguing the entire arc.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here.
Uh-oh.
Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
It's like, oh, well, that situation's dealt with, so now we can get back to our issues.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer.
Yo, listen to Madam Ping actually goated. Like, she's the actual goat of all of them here. That was so cool, man. All of them were working together and helping me. I don't think I'll ever be that powerful ever again in the game. Unless the 4 winds come back, or unless we have something equivalent, right? Because Mondstadt has the 4 winds, Liyue has the Adepti. So I wonder if there's like a governing force in all of the other regions too.
I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber.
Damn, and she just gave away her second love, the Jade Chamber. She's gonna start it all over again, 1 bedroom. She's gonna build that entire thing up again, I guarantee it. Wait, that means it's not in the sky anymore. That's gonna be so weird to not see.
At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies before you now.
At the bottom of the ocean.
It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Qixing.
Also, this is a very suggestive angle that they decided to go with for this one shot. Yeah. I'm trying to, like, listen to the situation, and I just have her chest in my face.
Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Damn, that's insane. Dude, I still feel like I can't process all of this. It's like, one thing is overtaking the other. I do not want to understate this. I think the child flight was so fucking dope. I think that was so amazing. And like the reveal of his delusion, I think it's what it's called. And he had 3 phases. That's literally like, how is this game free, dude? Like, how is he free? How is this game free? Like, that's crazy, man.
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations.
That was so sick, man. I need to find out about that. Like, how does he have water as a vision? And then it said delusion unleashed. And it's funny because we said he was delusional. And then it's like the opposite of his so I wonder if all Fatui have, so does Lady Signora have ice as her vision, but then fire as her delusion? You know, it's like, it's the polar opposite element, I wonder.
Thank you all for hearing
I need to read the
me out.
manga too.
We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect Liyue 3,700 years ago.
Bro, Zhongli missed out on all of that shit, by the way. He's like, oh, I gotta go. My business is crumbling. I'll be right back. I really think he's Rex Lapis, though. He just left it to the Adepti because he trusted them. And it's like, that's what Child was banking on. He was like, Rex Lapis has to come back, right? And Zhongli was the only one that wasn't around.
Even to this very day,
and he's still alive, it said.
Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time.
Wow.
Immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. This is truly no small feat.
So then that must mean that Rex Lapis was never dead. He just switched bodies or something.
But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that dwell within it.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
Damn. Paimon's like, surprised Pikachu face.
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebears, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
Hey!
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
Oh shit.
What?
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited by the next generation. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world, establishing a network of contracts which has since come to be known as trade. But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I awoke.
Oh, Ningguang.
We're all on the same side here.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
When there is discord between the Guardians and those they are meant to defend, harmony becomes very difficult to I was about to say, like...
That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the
Four Winds
and
yep.
the people of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both, and that nothing good would come of it.
Yeah, you guys can learn a thing or two about the land of the free.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
Damn.
All right, all right.
Madam Ping, she's like, all right, everybody, relax.
That we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so why not see for yourselves?
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millilith. I have come to extend my thanks to the Adepti. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, our forces were not as badly battered as I feared we might be.
Oh, is this the guy that was like, oh, my daughter, I want to bring toys to her, but I can't yet?
Although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line and never betray the grace given to us by the illuminated Adepti this day.
That's true. Like, honestly, the fact that the Adepti just saved, like, the city and everyone probably bear witness to that, that's probably gonna, like, restore, like, faith in the Adepti, and people are... They're gonna stop, like, disrespecting them now. Aw, look at Zhao.
Why does everyone look so down? Didn't we just beat that big monster?
We?
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millilith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there.
Yo!
Everyone was there. When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they make fun toys and tasty snacks and loads of things that make the harbor so pretty. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please come visit us for the next lantern rite.
Oh yeah, remember that? The lantern rite. We'll see you next year.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Oh?
Huh?
Nani?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. It must be
That's
hard
rough,
being
buddy.
an Adeptus. Aww.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. But it is no longer necessary for the city to rely on the Adepti's power to solve every little niggling matter. Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found in those we call mortals.
Yeah, don't sleep on us.
The time of contracts between gods and
the
Liyue
music is
has
so
long
good.
since passed. Now is the time of contracts between Liyue and its people.
Yes.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you say so, Cloud Retainer?
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition to Liyue Harbor.
All right, Cloud Retainer's a little aggro.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
They've listened to what the people have said.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, conqueror of demons.
Yeah, I wonder what his story is. He hasn't really said much.
Yes, one understands what the conqueror of demons means.
I don't.
The city of Liyue has changed much after our long separation.
I'd like to know.
One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you humans would have once again changed the place beyond recognition. Fair enough. Away we shall, and return whence we came.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view, that is still a thing to be guarded against.
Madam Ping is always here. They act up, she'll take care of us.
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of Liyue.
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided.
Nice.
All's well that ends well, huh?
Oh my god, you can say that again.
It's nice that we've got peace and all, but we're forgetting one thing. Child wanted to unleash the god so he could lure Rex Lapis out.
That didn't happen.
But we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own. So Rex Lapis never showed up. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon's death too?
Yep, that's true. We still have unanswered questions. Derailed?
Hyman doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adeptiless rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshen Funeral Parlor.
Fucking Zhongli, dude. Actually just took a nap. I don't know what the hell this man is doing, but he literally missed out on all the action. I swear to God, dude. I swear to God he's important, right? He's a 5-star character. They don't just make those for no reason. Oh, man. That's so freaking cool, though. Dude, that whole fight was so sick, bro. Child is a weekly boss as well? What? Oh, my God, bro. I'm about to fight his ass again. The week reset today, actually. Oh my god, that's so awesome. So now I have Dvalin, Child, and Andreas. I need to talk to Zhongli right now. All right, what's going on? Where's the man? Where's the man, the myth, the legend? He missed everything.
Is there anything I can do for you two? I'm afraid that Wangshen Funeral Parlor isn't in the best state to receive guests.
We've come to see Zhongli. Could you please tell him we're here?
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment. It seems he went to Northland Bank.
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong to the Fatui?
Oh shit, he's like, yo, I got a bone to pick with your child.
Last time we saw Zhongli was before we went to the Golden House. Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue?
His has to be
visiting the Fatui at a time like this could only mean more trouble. We had better go and make sure that everything is okay.
Bro, there's no fucking way. I expect everybody and their mother to have seen that. It was right on the harbor, and it lasted at least 5 minutes. So that was such a cool fight, man. The thing is, I'm a little sad because I do feel kind of bad that I'm going to. That's my standard. Child boss fight and that final boss sequence, that's my standard now. And I feel like it's gonna, I don't want to say that they can't exceed it, but that's just such a hard act to follow, especially with whatever comes next with the next region. The next big region.
You call this cooperation between Harbingers. Cooperation involves communication, you know.
What? Signora's back.
Don't take it to heart, child.
Is she a caster?
Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos to the land?
Dude,
I'm sure you must have enjoyed that.
Dude, if Lady Signora is anything like Child, I'm actually terrified. I'm like actually scared to go up against these guys.
Oh, it seems that some of your friends have arrived.
You're also one of the Harbingers?
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. In the city of Bards, was it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you still remember my name. Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helplessly as something precious was snatched away from your friend.
I still have time to take it back.
No, don't let her get to you. You've yet to gather the powers of all 7 elements. And our last battle at the Golden House was almost more than you could handle.
You've yet to gain all of the power from the 7 elements. So, I guess that's confirmed.
So it might be best to keep things peaceful this time, seeing that 2 of the Harbingers are here.
Hey, we got Big Dong Zhang with us. You kidding me?
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map. This is certainly a bit awkward, wouldn't you say?
I mean, it's awkward for you. You got bodied 3 times.
I knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui Harbinger.
Yeah, can we stop doing that, by the way?
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had anything against you personally. Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Except for that little tussle we had at the end. Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. Of course, you may very well hold this against me, but that's up to you. The real deceivers here are Signora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on. So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once I'm through here. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you'd be so kind.
Fucking
The Gnosis, please.
Agreement?
What in the world are you talking about?
He's Rex Lapis, dude.
The contract
Oh,
is
you
fulfilled.
motherfuckers.
That which thou seeketh is now bestowed unto thee. For my promise is solid as stone.
It all came round full circle. The one thing you don't break is a contract. I cannot believe it. A free Gnosis. You've got to be fucking kidding me, dude. I also called it, by the way.
What? So you're the Lord of Chia?
She called him Morax.
No, wait. That's an exciting twist and all, but why give the Gnosis to the Fatui?
I do not give it for free.
Wow.
I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a matter solely between the Tsaritsa and I.
Oh, damn. You guys go way back now?
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole
Fuck
fake
off.
thing?
I knew
was
it.
preparing the ceremony
I knew it,
for
dude.
you, and splat! This big dragon falls out of the sky, and all of Liyue goes into an uproar.
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes, and then stirring them together in a pot that was bound to boil over. That's what he wanted to see. Am I right?
I was gonna say, it seems like what came out of this? The one thing that I think came out of this was that the Qixing, Liyue, and the Adepti are kind of on good terms now. That's the only thing I can think of that he decided to do all this for.
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. I witnessed the founding of Liyue, together with the Adepti 3,700 years ago.
I knew it, dude. I fucking knew it. Like, come on, dude. Like, when you can summon a giant freaking Earth meteor as your ultimate, clearly you're on some god status. Wow, wow, wow. So we have two. Yo, I think we're gonna get every every Archon as a party member. So we have Venti and we have Zhongli now.
Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept convincing myself that cracks had not begun to form, and that the end of my time had not yet come, until one drizzly day. As I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell one of his workers, "You finished your duties. Go ahead and call it a day."
Damn. He's like, yo, when do I get to retire?
I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself, have I already finished my duties?
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that many reasons still remained to not hastily depart. Was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to enter its next age? I decided that a test was needed in order to reveal the answer. So I feigned my own death and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti,
wow,
and the Liyue Qixing to play their roles together on the stage that was Liyue.
That's incredible. So he just wanted to see if they'd be able to handle things without him. And we did too! We did everything by ourselves. This man just like chilled in a freaking field by himself and waited for us and everything. Playing 4D chess. That's like a 5-head finesse right there. He's like, I got y'all.
Indeed I was. The Gnosis, which I had kept for so many years, suddenly seemed to have lost its meaning.
Yeah, to you. For some reason, the Fatui are all getting them. They're gonna be gods now.
That's right. Which is why I continued to safeguard the Gnosis until now.
But then what deal did you strike?
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your divine powers to bring Liyue back under control?
Of course. And it would have been all too easy for him, too. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured when faced with the death of its deity.
I was pleasantly surprised with the finale of the show that you all put on.
Yeah, me too.
Why, you even deserved an encore.
Hey, that's what I'm saying, dude. That was such a cool finale.
The Adepti deserve the greatest applause, considering their years of seclusion. They hardly recognized the city, yet faced with such a crisis, they exerted the greatest amount of restraint. Not only did they manage to cooperate with the Qixing, But in the end, they even tried to understand the heart of the people.
I think at the end of the day, that ultimately surpasses anything that the Fatui are planning. And I feel like even if the Fatui are getting all these gnosis, maybe he has faith that they'll eventually be stopped before things get crazy.
And hats off to the emissary dispatched by the Liyue Archon to fulfill our contract, Signora. She managed to keep everything she knew in strict confidence, far from the eavesdropping ears of her colleague child, just as I had requested.
I see.
All the while, I carried on as Zhongli, and fulfilled the traditions of Liyue in this mortal form. Thank you for walking that path with me, traveler.
It was great, I guess. Making jade, making perfume, paying for everything. Wouldn't have had it any other way.
These things were all a part of my script. The only unforeseen plot twist was the conduct of the Liyue Qixing. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti, to come to the defense of Liyue. But when all was said and done, they seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue's divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum left by my death to quickly gain complete control of Liyue.
Yeah, I do. Oh, God, man, this was such a great story. Holy shit, this was so great, dude.
That doesn't sound good at all.
On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon for them to take over from me. And it was also that which I longed for the most.
To retire?
As such, this is the best parting gift anyone could have given this god of old.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me?
Nope.
You've practically kept me in the dark.
Nope, and we took your money, bitch.
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this, wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down. The Lord of Geo ought to thank you for your performance, if anything. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, Adepti, and a god, the lump of coal resting in the hands of the Liyue Archon, Liyue, would never have been able to become a dazzling diamond of a city.
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight?
You've really embarrassed yourself this time.
Hey, haven't you learned the Liyue saying, don't always call it as you see it?
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter. We should return to Zapolyarny Palace and seek an audience with Her Majesty, Tsaritsa.
Zapolyarny Palace. Damn, when do we get to go to Shneznayo?
Fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not sharing a boat with the likes of you.
Do as you wish.
God, man, I assume because like the Tsaritsa is the one behind like all of these hostile attacks. I feel like that's the last region. But we still have a few more. I think maybe Inazuma will be next after Dragon Spine. Damn, those legs.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Do you realize what you've done? What could possibly be worth a Gnosis?
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade.
Hey, Paimon learned a thing or two.
Good trade for a Gnosis.
Realistically speaking, there is no such thing.
You lied to me?
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless contracts. If the deal was of no benefit, then I certainly would not be inclined to agree to it. My agreement with the Liyue Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo Archon.
Damn.
My contract to end all
contracts.
As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales, uncover that answer for yourself in your future journeys.
Come on, dude. Are you serious? He's just not gonna tell me. Keep playing our game to find out, basically. Oh, come on, bro. You're one real piece of work, dude. You have me pay for everything. You have me do all the work. You have me fight all the enemies. And at the end of it all, you give the enemy what they came here for anyway. You think because you're a 5-star character, you can just do whatever? You can just do that?
Paimon can't absorb so much information at once. So, Zhongli, what sort of contract did you sign with the Cryo Archon? I'm so curious.
Keep playing and find out.
One of the clauses of our contract was not to divulge any of its contents.
Sorry. I also had to sign an NDA.
You're so petty.
God, among other things. I'm out of here. The hell with this. I'm so angry. I literally... It was great. It was amazing. It was fantastic. That was such a great... Oh, man, that was such an amazing conclusion. Wow, it was really slow at the start, though. Oh, after the battle?
Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
Yeah, let's go there. Oh, man. Yeah, classic cliffhanger. I mean, this is an ongoing game, so, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, well, we gave the player everything they could have wanted, so they'll just stop playing our game. What? Excuse me? Hello? Are they hiring? Are they back in business? There's 2 of them at night? Okay, well, the first one's a fake, all right? That's the imposter. Someone hit the button. That's so weird. Anyways, we're gonna carry on like that never happened, chat. Oh, well, you guys already know me. I don't know how to get up here any other way other than climbing, so that's what we're gonna do. God, this was such a fantastic experience. You know what? This is probably gonna sound like pretty cringe, but I liked that so much. When the stream is done, I'm going back and watching that part of the stream. It was so good. It was so cool. It was so amazing, man. I'm such a fan of this game. I can't wait.
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere.
Uh-oh.
I mean, it's been 2,000 years since Rex Lapis subdued it.
Yes, and to think that this happened right on the heels of the incident with Rex Lapis, too.
Uncle Son! You sold me some fish earlier. I appreciate you.
Do you think the person who assassinated our lord and released that evil god might have been one and the same?
Now that you mention it, that's very
Oh,
possible.
God, they're spreading rumors.
Yes, it's very possible indeed.
Stop it!
I mean, it all fits together. That person must have colluded with the evil god to harm Rex Lapis. Still, what sort of supernatural prowess must this person possess to be able to do such things? I have never heard of such a person in all my years.
Ah, forget it. Guessing's no use to us. Look, the Millilith over there looks like he's about to make an announcement.
Oh.
Let's hear what the Ministry of Civil Affairs has to say first.
So it seems like everybody and their mother knows about the god fight, which is good. Unfortunately, I'll be an unsung hero. They don't know who did it. Just want to say shout out to Madam Ping. Actually goated for all time. She is literally the MVP of this entire arc. Yo, are they gonna explain the delusion thing? Am I just supposed to accept that that was a thing that happened, or do I have to read the manga? Okay, so this is probably what I'm gonna do, because I haven't read the manga yet. I've only read one chapter, and it was Diluc's chapter. I might do a stream where I just read the manga because it's free, just so I can kind of get all that information through. I definitely want to read the manga. I think it's gonna be after I 100% Liyue, after I 100% Dragon Spine, and it'll probably be before like update 1.3. If I stream it, then I'll commit to it. But I can't trust myself enough to do it off stream because I've been saying I want to read the manga this entire time and I still haven't read the manga. So it'd be kind of cool to learn about all that stuff, you know, as we go through it together. So just so I have this correct, so whoever gets the Geonosis and the Animonosis, they become the new Archons, right? Those Gnosis are what give them their godhood, right? I don't know if it's like a title that needs to be, if it needs to be bestowed upon you. All right, here we go. Damn, this is where it all started. We're gonna have another dragon fall out of the sky and start everything all over again. I swear to God. Hey, Ganyu and Kaching are here this time, though.
Look, it's Ningguang and Kaching.
Damn, 5-star, 5-star, 4-star.
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract. And it is also the end of an era.
3,700 years of contracts burnt and reduced to ash.
Hey, come on, don't think like that. Chateau, come on, I'll buy your Noctilucis Jade.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous. But blinded by our prosperity, we forgot that time can be pitiless.
Goddamn, I remember her.
The long, unending dream of our Archon walking among us.
Oh, Madam Ping, I'm sorry. She's also there.
Now that we have awoken from our dream, we must learn to say farewell.
Damn.
Will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts? as we build a new age of prosperity.
So it's time to say goodbye.
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tianquan. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
So young.
Oh shit, yo! Our come up story, let's go.
The Liyue Qixing always repay
People
their
know our
debts.
name.
And as you have heard, our eyes see far and our reach is long.
Hell yeah.
Name your price. You deserve that much.
Oh, Paimon, you shut your fucking mouth. This is my turn. Oh, I'll take her. My sister. Information.
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
Voice acting? What? He actually talked. Oh, this missing person poster bullshit again. Just go get Amber. Just bring her here. Oh, man, he finally spoke. Holy shit, I never thought I'd see the day. That's like a Joker moment. Oh my god. Wow. I knew it. I was like, can you help me find my sister? Final farewell. Talk to the people taking part in the rite. Hey. You already knew. You already know I had to do it to him.
And to think I'd put my best perfume on before coming here, thinking you'd like it. But it seems as if those perfumes really were meant to be offered to Rex Lapis. Well,
I'm a god among men.
Suffer no rivals in love, they say. And that's 3 gone in 1 stroke.
Stroke, you say? Madam Ping just standing there looking at me like, what are you doing?
As for the mortals and adepti of Liyue, what shape shall our relationship take from now on?
Look for Zhongli at the scene. Oh, look at him, just chilling over there. It's like, I'm super important, but I don't want anyone to know that I am, so. Look at him over here, just like all by himself. Like, come on, dude. Rest in peace to the Jade Chamber, by the way. It's so weird that it's not up there anymore. I could see my house from up there. Talk to Kaching. Oh, yeah, that's right. Let me talk to them, too. I didn't realize it included them, too. I thought it was just 3 people. Let's talk to Kaching.
Why, you? Were you just trying to look cool earlier, or are you really that selfless?
I mean, I wanted money, but...
If you were looking for someone, you could have just told me that in private.
Aw, she's trying to hook her brother up. Ningguang!
Roping you in was possibly the most masterful move we could have made. I believe that future generations will say so too.
What?
When
I'm
our
gonna be
deeds
remembered
come up
forever.
for their review.
Holy shit, I'm a god. That's so cool. Ganyu, I will see you in 3 weeks, girl.
The cleanup of the premises, managing the crowds as they exit, making an account of the rite. There's much that remains to be done. I didn't miss anything, did I?
All according to Keikaku. All right, Zhongli, hit a brother up. Let's talk. What's next for this game? What's the next region?
Look at this. Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotions, thinking that they'll never see Rex Lapis again. And here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel more at ease after laying down the burden I have borne for 3,700 years? Right. If the 2 of you can spare the time, I should treat you to a meal at the Liyue kiosk.
You better not forget your wallet, okay?
That sounds like big talk, Zhongli.
Uh-oh,
I
Paimon's
might have
pissed.
believed you if you were treating us to some 3rd round knockout, but you'd have to pay out your nose just to stand inside Liyue kiosk.
Yeah, that's
Are
true.
you sure you can afford it?
Money is a social construct. It doesn't exist. Why do I need to pay for it?
You're right. I do lack the
Oh,
Mora.
God. But why would Morax lack Mora?
As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But
That's
since
busted.
I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli,
Oh, my
you should
God.
abide by the same rules that mortals do.
He can single-handedly destroy his own economy if he could do that.
When I was journeying with you, though I still had the
Goddamn.
gnosis in hand,
He can pee
I
gold.
knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon. So I had to rehearse a little for my new life.
He already knew what was gonna happen as time was going on, so he was just like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna try to pretend to be a normal human person. Hey, that's fine, we could just go to the gold house, swipe a few coins, do a little Scrooge McDuck in there, and be on our way.
Oh, no wonder. Paimon gets it now. you didn't look at the price tags when we were spending because you've never had to.
That's ridiculous, dude.
But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you wanted to,
yeah.
you had to try becoming a parasite to society who lives off of other people's credit.
You had to be a mooch, dude. God damn, Paimon just dug into him.
Well, we were only spending Fatui money.
True.
You don't have to say it like that.
Yeah, we were spending child's money anyway. Screw 'em.
In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or goods.
Knowledge.
We also exchange knowledge, memories, and foresight, as well as positions, roles, and lives. The Archon Morax could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli could.
Aww.
No matter how many times he descended to be with his people.
True. He's gonna live a lifetime he's never had for the first time.
I must thank you for that. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli.
Aww.
Traveling the streets of Liyue.
He was such a great character. God, I love this game so much.
That is true. But there is no journey that does not end. No meetings without partings.
Aww. This is like when we said bye to Venti, the last interaction with Venti before moving on to Liyue, and now we have to say bye to Zhongli as we move on to God knows where.
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult.
Inazuma!
The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is presently closed.
Oh shit, let's go! We're gonna see Scaramouche next, and he's probably gonna try to kill me also.
The Electro Archon Ball.
Ball.
And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis.
She
too goes by another name among
Fuck
locals
yeah,
in
dude.
Inazuma.
Dude, Inazuma's based on Japan, and it's a woman that's the Archon, and she's probably gonna be on the banner someday.
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before.
Raiden?
Raiden?
That is the case.
Oh, the
And
Shogun,
since
yeah,
Raiden
yeah.
is also the Shogun of the Inazuma Bakufu. People call her the Raiden Shogun.
What the fuck? She's a Shogun? That's crazy.
Though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma is very tense.
I can't wait to see what that place looks like, dude.
It wasn't that bad last year.
I wonder how we're gonna get there or where it's gonna be on the world map. Because they said, what is it, across the sea or something like that? So, God, either we're gonna have to take a ferry from here to there, or we're gonna have to make a Kaya bridge or something.
Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about what's happening there? Just how did Inazuma become a closed nation?
Oh, that's not good.
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans often bemoan their lack of power. But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, the gods will look upon them with favor.
And bestow upon them a vision.
This is what visions are. Magical foci bestowed upon those who have been acknowledged by the gods.
Oh, and I guess all the people who haven't been acknowledged, they're like, damn, the gods don't give a shit about me.
That's how people in Teyvat see it.
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun began promulgating the Vision Hunt Decree.
Vision Hunt Decree?
Yo, we got some vision hunters?
Yes. It was an order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders.
Oh, shit.
And to inlay them upon the hands of a statue of the 1,000-armed, 100-eyed god.
They want to seize visions. But why? Aren't visions blessings from the gods?
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely because they are divine blessings that they should be under the sole dominion of divinity. The Animo Archon is the god of freedom.
Freedom!
And the Geo Archon is the god of contracts.
The god of eternity.
For her part, the Raiden Shogun is the god of eternity.
Oh my god.
It seems as though she has finally decided to eliminate any unstable elements that could pose a threat to her eternal realm.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
The fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away.
The oldest?
Will only strengthen her resolve to pursue eternity. Knowing her, she must have again quoted that adage she is most fond of when proclaiming that decree to her people. 7 ideals for 7 gods, and of these, eternity is nearest unto heaven.
Heaven? Celestia?
All right then. Was there anything else you wished to know?
Oh, this is just like Venti. Oh my god, finally. Okay, first, about Child.
About that, before the Chising made their
Yes,
announcement.
yes,
We listened
yes.
to a lot of people talking on the way. Most of them put the blame for everything on Child.
These are indeed false accusations.
We can blame Child,
But it remains undeniably true that Child did send people to the Jade Chamber to prevent the Adepti and the Qixing from defeating the ancient god. I've heard that Ningguang is busy milking that for all it's worth on the foreign relations front at the moment, browbeating the envoys of the Fatui.
Yeah.
Those poor Snezhnayan diplomats. If it were not for Child's exalted position as a harbinger, I'm certain that they would have shifted all the blame to him and called for his dismissal by now.
All right, let's see. So about the trial.
That was a good one. Failing a divine trial.
Mm-hmm.
How they came up with that excuse, I will never know. That said, the reason why the Qixing were so eager to resolve the incident and stop pursuing the culprit was indeed because they received news in secret that Rex Lapis was not dead. I hinted as much to the Adepti as well. How did I accomplish that, you ask?
Yeah, we were busy while you were doing all the busy work.
Have you ever heard of this particularly convenient Adepti art known as gifting dreams and visions?
As for the Liyue Qixing,
the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
Facts.
Kuching is absolutely right in saying this.
It came to fruition. At least they're all in agreement.
Now, though I did laud Ningguang's desire for power, believing this to be a good thing, and thought as a matter of course that she must have been behind the Qixing's plan to take governing power over Liyue from the hands of the gods and Adepti, could the original person who brought up the idea of seizing power have been... All right then.
Interesting.
Was there anything else you wish to know?
About your money situation.
That's right. Zhongli, now that you don't have your gnosis, what's going to happen to all the Mora in Teyvat? Since Morax is dead, are they all just going to disappear? Also, isn't the Golden House the only mint in the entire continent?
Damn.
Will it even continue to work?
The Mora present now will not vanish.
Okay.
But the Golden House will indeed have to cease operations for a lengthy period of time.
Yikes.
Since creating Mora requires the use of the Liyue Archon's power.
That we no longer have.
This is terrible. We're all
The stock market's gonna crash, ladies and gentlemen.
The world is coming to an end.
That's the actual worst.
Yes.
You know, they better
Indeed
start
a major
printing
issue
money.
From a financial standpoint, I suppose we'll just leave such troublesome matters to the Liyue Qixing
It's
to
like,
debate.
yeah, that's somebody else's problem. That's not good, like, at all.
Then, did you at least set some private funds aside for yourself?
It's like, what's that? Money is a social construct.
Oh, a private fund.
Oh, you fool!
This does seem like a good, logical, common sense idea.
Why wouldn't you do that, buddy? That's so crazy to me.
It's a shame.
What's a shame?
It's a shame that I didn't think of it at the time.
You idiot! He's poor! Oh my god, actual three-head.
Well then, I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this closed nation. Have patience.
This is great. I loved this region
I
so
suspect that some serendipity
much.
must first come into play.
That's so... Oh god, I loved this experience. This was such an awesome arc. There it is. What do we do now? I can't believe we're done. We finished it. Now I'm with everybody else and I have to wait for new content. I mean, I have all of, let's be real. Let's be real here, okay? I have all of Liyue to explore. I have another 50% of this region to finish. I have like 70% of this region. I have 8% of this region. I have to do all of this. I gotta do all of that. And then after all of that's done, then I have character quests. I have Klee, Jean, Venti, Mona, Zhongli again, Child again, which I can actually do these now. I think I can actually unlock it. Yeah, let's unlock you. Let's claim that key. Let's unlock you. And I can't unlock these three until I finish Klee's. I don't know if Albedo's gonna have one. Dragonspine comes out tomorrow, and Albedo's gonna be a part of that story sequence, so another region on top of that. So I'm just super hyped. I'm super excited. Okay, but when is Zhongli's story? I mean, it's probably gonna be after I do all of the other character stories, which will be after I finish finish Dragonspine, so that's not gonna be for a while. Also, I'm not doing the character quests right now because that gives me something to look forward to. If I just blitz through everything, I'd be like everybody else who's sitting here, not here in my chat, but I mean in general, who's just sitting on their hands waiting for new story content. I'm taking my sweet time, but that was, without a doubt, the coolest, and I'll be the first to say this, chat, this rarely ever happens. Rarely ever when someone hypes things up in general does it live up to it. Y'all, that hype, the hype you guys were building for this act, it definitely lived up to it. And I am so excited to see what Inazuma is like. I'm really happy that I called like Rex Lapis being the Liyue Archon. That was kind of a cool revelation. The fact that I was kind of putting those clues together from the very beginning. Child's boss fight was phenomenal. Seeing his 3-phase boss music with the different stage transitions and the cutscenes. The last sequence with the Adepti like all buffing you up and you're just wrecking the Fatui left, right, and center, and you're doing like this 3 cannon ballista attack on this giant aqua monster, and the cutscenes too that followed that was absolutely fantastic. That was like such a epic way to conclude this arc, which was nothing like the best that we got was we got that neat little cutscene at the end with Dvalin, and then Lady Signora 2-piecing Venti and me, and that was really it. This was such a I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna top it. That's all I can think of. I have no idea how they're gonna top Liyue. It's already better than Mondstadt, so now all we can kind of imply next is that Inazuma, where is that gonna scale in terms of its aesthetic, in terms of its story, in terms of its action and cutscenes, and what the plot's gonna be like moving forward. But I absolutely loved it. It was nothing short of a treat. I really hope all of you guys enjoyed the session so far. Thank you so very much to all the people who followed me on twitch.tv/murderofbirds. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the subs, for the gifted subs. Thank you for the holiday wishes. I greatly appreciate it. We've been going live for 6 hours now. I'm hungry. So I'm definitely going to be closing out for the night. Dragonspine starts up tomorrow, so I hope you guys look forward to it. I will be coming back at you guys with the Dragonspine content. We're going to be going through that new region. I'm going to be pulling for Albedo, hopefully. And once Dragonspine's taken care of, we'll go back to Liyue. We'll explore the region in full. And then I'll do the character quests, and then, I hate to say this, but I actually might catch up to this game before the next big story update comes out, and then that's when the real pain is going to start, because then we're all going to have to wait for the new content together, But overall, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys so very much again for the support. I will talk to you guys in a couple of days for the Dragonspine content, and yeah, thanks a lot, and I'll see you guys in the next one.